Welcome back, guys. This is my tour of my 1984 Toyota extra cab pickup. And some of you might be asking, why would you buy your Toyota? You're a Chevy guy. You like those Chevy trucks, square bodies, those 90s, or even like those downside Fords. That's more your speed. Well, actually, I've been looking for this truck for all of about 5 years. The reason why is my grandfather built this truck early 2000s, and this was his work truck, and he blew the motor up and he sold it. Now, I've seen it for sale a couple times, but they wanted bunches of money. It's enough money this truck wasn't worth it because it still was almost in his name from when he sold it. It's got the plates with the date on them that were from the year I was born and the month, which is actually really cool. But it's got a 302 Ford, a C4 transmission with a little drive shaft to an international transfer case out of a 65 international 3/4 ton pickup. It's also got steering parts from that thing. And it's painted Jaguar green with these flames. It's got the chrome mirror, as you can see. It needs to be replaced with stainless. But you see those flames, those are all hand done. Fortunately, the guy that did it passed away, so we can't have him redo it. But I call this truck Unforgiven. It's got the words that were painted on the side of the truck. The side steps, it's sitting on some 35s, which are 20 years old. Only way to measure the height is about belly height to the top of the flatbed. I'm gonna get new boards. I'm gonna do it out of slabs because that's what I got. Custom exhaust needs to be done. One of the coolest parts about this truck is it can haul at least, it's hauled 2 ton on it without squatting. You might wonder, that's a stock Toyota, how could it do that? That's where you'd be wrong. I don't know if you can see it, those are Kenworth airbags. It'll pick this truck up level with 2 ton on it, not even squat a little bit. As I walk around the truck, it's basically a workbench right now. Dual tanks. Hard to really say much on it. It's gonna need to be completely restored, honestly. The truck, it's had a hard life. It needs to be rewired. Needs a lot of stuff, honestly. It's got like some of the old parts from the original motor, beer cans. Those are added. Those are extra parts. Interior. My grandpa had about 10 of these trucks at one point. Of course, it's all before I was born. And he used the best parts out of it. It's got hot electrical seats. I added the temp gauge because the old one didn't work. There's one down there. It's gonna get a head unit, some 6x9s, a couple subs, backup camera because I'm already here. And one of the biggest mods is just gonna get is a Chevrolet 350, which I found one. It's out of 89. It's been bored 30 over. And I'm gonna put a 4-speed or 5-speed. I'm looking for a SM 465 4-speed. That's what it says. Out of like a square body or a early 90s truck. And put that in there. And then, really, it's lost my train of thought. We're gonna need to get a windshield for it. I'm gonna restore this truck because I like it. And I want it back in the family. I want to do black interior, black vinyl. I'm gonna get for it so it can be rinsed out because it might get mud in its future. It really just needs fully restored because it was a clean truck when we sold it, and then 20 years has not been very kind to it. Right now, 302 is in it. I'm gonna pull that out, sell that in the C4. I tell you, it's got 2-wheel drive trans. Oh. There's the 302 Ford. See the wiring over there? It's all kinds of jumbled. We're gonna have to fix that. And when we put the manual trans in there, we're probably gonna have to move the 350 forward, which means this radiator, which I think is out of like a old 70s Ford Granada or something like that, is what I was told that the old 302 was, because that 302 blew a head gasket and then finally locked up. So this is a different one, which is also impossible to time because of this bracket. Coolant's there because I put a new temp sensor in it and just spilled coolant everywhere. But I'm probably going to pull the radiator and put it back on the flatbed because I think this is going to become a little more of a toy than more like a work truck like he designed it. Needs a front bumper because that one's just terrible. Needs a coil at the moment because that went bad, of course. Just put a fuel pump in it because that went bad before that. So anyway, if you like this video and want to see this build process, go ahead and like and subscribe and let me know what you think of this. We're gonna get it repainted. We're gonna fully restore this thing here in the next year or two. Thank you guys for watching.